Picture this, you're sitting across the table in a cramped New York City coffee shop, negotiating a salary bump with your boss. You're nervous, the stakes way higher than just numbers on a paycheck. What if one tiny tweak, one overlooked tactic could change the whole outcome? Martin Latz says negotiation is everywhere, and it's the details that carve winners from losers. So how do you gain that razor-sharp edge? Before you say a word, the game is already won or lost. Most negotiate instinctively, but Latz flips the script with research-backed prep that sets you miles ahead. Jackie, a young exec at a Fortune 500, faced a hostile client ready to walk. Instead of winging it, she spent days digging, learning the client's budget cycles, priorities, even their preferred communication style. When she sat down, Jackie's knowledge hit with uncanny precision. The result? Extra budget approval and a multi-year extension that no one else saw coming. Think of prep as a miner searching for nuggets beneath the dirt. The more you dig who the other side really wants, their limits, the hidden pressures, the richer your leverage. Without that groundwork, you're just panning dirt, hoping for glimmers, but with prep you strike gold every time. When you're the underdog, prepping shifts the power dynamic. Knowing is leverage. Latz emphasizes that information asymmetry isn't just unfair, it's opportunity. By digging beforehand, you transform apparent weakness into tactical strength, making the table tilt in your favor in surprising ways. Think you're outgunned at the table? Latz shows how leverage isn't just about who has more cash or clout, but who controls the narrative and options. Mike, a small startup founder, was desperate to seal a distribution deal with a massive retailer. He had zero negotiating muscle. So instead of begging, he discovered the retailer's hidden risk, dependency on fresh product lines. Mike crafted a deal highlighting his uniqueness and timing, turning his so-called weakness into a must-have advantage. Mike walked out with better terms than bigger competitors. Leverage isn't just muscle, it's the art of control. Imagine a chess game where you don't just count pieces, you shape the board so your opponent runs out of moves. That shift in control changes everything. It's the power behind who can say no, who controls timing, and who dictates options. Once you grasp that leverage flows from control over choices and narrative, surprising doors open. Latz reveals that the most savvy negotiators don't brawl harder, they dance smarter, turning leverage upside down by creating alternatives and shifting perceptions. Negotiating isn't a tug-of-war, it's a finely choreographed dance. Latz's step-by-step system for offers and concessions gives you rhythm and control. Susan, a lawyer negotiating a high-stakes contract, resisted the urge to start with a massive demand. Instead, she opened with an offer tailored to what she'd learned about the client's needs and willingness to compromise. Her concession strategy was deliberate, each move built value and trust. By the final handshake, what looked like concessions were just stepping stones to a deal that delighted both sides. Think of offers and concessions like dance steps. You lead, you yield, but you never lose rhythm. A master negotiator doesn't just push or pull, they build momentum, timing concessions so each one feels like progress, not loss. This choreography keeps the partner engaged, preventing breakdowns and creating a smooth flow to agreement. Perfecting this dance isn't just about winning the deal, it's about winning goodwill. Latz points out that when done right, your negotiation becomes a foundation for future partnerships. No grudges, no burned bridges. It's a strategic win-win that echoes long after the table clears. Remember that salary talk from the coffee shop? The tiniest prep, the subtle lever you pull, and the rhythm you keep turn that anxious moment into a win you didn't expect. Gain the edge by learning the game behind the game. Next time you negotiate, try this. Before stepping up, list 3 unknowns about your counterpart and chase those answers down. You'll walk in with a power nobody can buy. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.